morning, most amazing artists.
Good morning, Miss.
Today you're going to make little fish. Your fish can be thicker or thinner, longer or shorter. You get to pick. You can put a little mark on the back to hang it on the wall at the end, and I'm going to show you all of the steps. You have a slab of clay. However, if you didn't have a slab of clay, or your clay you need to start over because you made a mistake, you can roll it up. You can kind of squeeze it into a rectangle shape or whatever kind of shape you want to start your fish.
Can we do it?
Yep, you can start. Don't do that yet. If you have it like this, keep it like this. If yours is like a ball, yep, that's perfect. Yep, you're going to keep it like that. So I'm going to show you both ways. In your box of tools, every table has a box of tools. You should have a knife, and you should have other tools, but grab out the knife for right now. This plastic knife is what I'm going to use.
Yeah, this is
Mona, if you have the slab, you might want to pinch it out to make it a little bit longer or wider. You can pinch, 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 push, push, push. Just make sure when you're pushing it that it doesn't get stuck to your board. I have a table, so I'm going to take it up and just make sure it's not getting stuck. All right, remember what I said before about how it's going to be a rainbow and a smile at the end right here to make the tail. Samuel, to make the tail, we're going to go out like this and just cut it down and then cut it up. Then you can take off all the extra. You can keep the extra in case you want to do some extra things, or you can, we can put it back. You might want to form the tail fin a little bit more. Maybe you want to push the inside, this inside a little bit, or maybe push, pinch to make it sharp. One's talking. But you can pinch it or push it or mold it with your fingers. Pinching makes it narrow, and pushing makes it go in. I want to cut this one too, so I'm going to do a rainbow. Maybe this one's going to be more narrow. And a smile. Then a diagonal line out. And a diagonal line out. Let's say I wanted to add a fin. I could have drawn the fin on there. Maybe I want this one to be like a shark. A shark has a big fin like that. A shark, what kind of shape does a shark have for its fin that you see coming out of the water?
It's kind of a big triangle.
Yeah, so I'm going to make a triangle like this. If you don't want a shark, that's fine. Some people want their fish to be a shark. Most people don't. Okay, then I'm going to do something called score and slip. If you're making a shark or you're adding a fish, you're going to put little marks in your fin. Score and slip is water mixed with clay. So sing it with me. Score and slip and wiggle and stick. That just made my shark fin, and I can smooth it out a little bit. It made my shark fin stick. What if I want to add something to my fish? Mona, I'm going to roll my clay, pinch it out, maybe cut another triangle. Mona, this kind of looks like a fin to me. So I could put this little fin right here. Score. Everybody say score. And slip. And wiggle and stick. And I can make this fin kind of popping out. Now here's my favorite part. My favorite part is the eye. The eye, I'm using a construction tool called a washer. You have an eye in your tool bucket at your table. All the buckets at the table have different tools. They have washers in them. These are called washers. One's talking. Happy Picasso for white table, because white table is not talking at all when I say Mona. Pink table is not talking at all. So would you like to add 2 Happy Picasso points?
Me?
Yep. You can add them. The washer has to get pushed down in order to make the eye shape. And then after you make the eye shape, you're going to flip it up. I'm going to make a smaller eye shape for the shark. So I'm going to pick out a smaller washer for the shark eye. And then I'm going to take it off. Then I'm going to use a washer for scales. So fish have scales. And look how cool the scales look when I use the washer curve. I can go this way. I can do it like this and make marks. I can also use my knife to make marks on the tail. But I really like these for scales. Push, 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 push.
How are we gonna make
Push, 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 push. And then your shark has some gills, right? Right here? The fish does too. You could draw their gills. You can add anything that you can imagine. Maybe you want to put a little mouth on there with a knife. I also have toothpicks in your bucket. Mona. Happy Picasso for Blue Table for being a good listener that time. The toothpick is really important for your last job. What do you need to put on the back so that you can get the right fish back for painting day? And what do you need to put on the back so that you can get the right fish after it's done in the kiln and it's baked and fired at really hot temperatures and it turns into a ceramic? What are you going to need on the back so you can get your ceramic back? Yes.
The class code and your name.
Yes, so you're going to put your name on it. I'm putting a heart because this is an extra one for somebody who's absent. You have 4 friends absent today, so I'm going to make 4 for them. But your code is 2-what?
2-3.
If you need help with this, I am happy to help you.
I need help.
There's one extra step. If you want your fish to hang on the wall, see this dowel has a perfect little size nail hole.
I need help.
So I twisted to make the nail hole for hanging it on the wall. And when I hang this fish, maybe I want the fin to go up, maybe I want it to go like this or down. So kind of decide how you want it to go because that's how it's going to stay when it dries. If you want to, if you have a fin like this and you want it to be up a little bit, you can make it up or wavy and you can play with it one last time to make it exactly how you want it to be before it dries permanently. All right, here's our little fishies and our little sharks ready to get dry and be prepared for painting.
I need help. I need help.